Before you react, understand why they act the way they do. It's your secret weapon for staying calm. Welcome to Chapter 1, Understanding Motivations and Triggers. Today I'm decoding why people act the way they do, and how that clarity can keep me out of pointless conflict. First, the usual suspects. Passive-aggressive, overbearing, negative. I don't label to judge, I label to predict patterns. Patterns help me prepare. Now the mindset shift. Pause, observe, understand. Pause stops the emotional spiral. Observe gathers data, tone, timing, context, stakes. Understand asks, what's really motivating this behavior? Quick reframe examples. Overbearing. Maybe they're under pressure and controlling details to feel safe. Passive-aggressive. Maybe they feel unheard and choose indirect pushback. Negative. Maybe they're risk-averse and trying to protect the team from hidden downsides. If I can guess the motive, I can choose the right response. But it's not just them. It's me. I map my triggers so I don't get hijacked. Interruptions, last-minute changes, a sharp tone. Tight jaw, racing thoughts, heat in my chest. Signals mean pause now. 3 quick tools I use. Trigger journal. 1 line, after tense moments. What happened? What I felt? What story I told myself? Observation filter. Who's in the room? What's at stake? Is there a deadline or public scrutiny? Question bank. What's the priority here? What would success look like? What's your biggest concern? Questions reveal motives without drama. A mini play-by-play. Scenario. A teammate shoots down my idea fast. My trigger. Dismissal. Pause. I breathe once and unclench my jaw. Observe. They're glancing at the clock. Deadline pressure. Understand. It might not be me. It might be time stress. I ask, what risk worries you most? Now we're solving a problem, not fighting a person. If I misread the motive, I still win by staying calm and curious. Curiosity keeps doors open. Reactivity slams them. 1-sentence mantra for the week. Understand first, react later. I'll practice in low stakes, a delayed email, a curt text, a rushed meeting. Words matter. The right phrasing can turn a heated moment into a constructive conversation. Chapter 2. Communication techniques that diffuse tension. Let's keep it simple. Don't feed the fire. Use calm, neutral language. Listen actively. Ask clarifying questions and aim at solutions, not blame. First, set your tone. If they come in hot, I go low and slow. I keep my words short and my volume steady. Instead of "you're being impossible," I try, "I want to understand what's most important to you here." Active listening is my pressure release valve. I repeat back the core of what I heard, briefly. So you're frustrated the deadline moved without notice and that left you scrambling. Did I get that right? When people feel heard, they calm down. That's your moment to steer the conversation. Next, clarify before you react. Swap assumptions for questions. Try. When you say urgent, what's the timeline you're picturing? What would a good outcome look like from your side? Can you walk me through what happened step by step? These questions slow the pace and surface facts. Facts don't fight back. Now, avoid blame. Focus on the map, not the mistakes. Instead of "you dropped the ball," I say, "We were missing X at 3 p.m., which delayed Y. Here's what we can do now. Let's run a quick side-by-side. Reactive, you never listen. This is your fault. Calm, I'm hearing this was urgent and you didn't get a response. Let's figure out what you needed and by when. Reactive, why are you so upset? Calm, I can tell this is important. What part is causing the most stress right now? Reactive, that's not what happened. Calm, my memory's a bit different. Can we line up the timeline together? Use the 3-step loop. Listen, clarify, respond. Listen. Paraphrase their key point in 1 sentence. Clarify. Ask 1 concrete question. Respond. Offer 1 next step or 2 options. Options are magic. We can tackle A today and B tomorrow, or flip it. What works? Choice gives control, and control reduces tension. Watch your phrasing. Swap "you" for neutral language. You messed up becomes, the file was missing page 2. You always becomes. This is the second time this month. How can we prevent a third? Close with alignment. Here's what I'll do next, and by when. What will help on your side? Confirm in one sentence. Remember, calm voice, short sentences, steady pace. Listen, clarify, respond. That's how you turn heat into progress. Hook it to habit. Next time someone comes in hot, hit pause in your mind, reflect one sentence, ask one question, offer one option. Repeat, words matter, and yours can lower the temperature. Let's make them work for you. When you're dealing with difficult people at work, the first thing you need to manage is yourself. Emotional intelligence helps you stay calm and in control. Emotional intelligence is really about understanding what you're feeling and choosing how you respond. A calm reaction can turn a tense moment into a manageable one. We all have triggers. Maybe it's someone interrupting you or someone's tone. When you know what sets you off, you can keep those emotions in check. Before responding during a difficult moment, take a short pause. Just a second or two gives you time to respond thoughtfully, instead of reacting out of frustration. Some people say things in a rough or rude way, but the message they're trying to communicate still matters. Try focusing on the actual issue instead of the attitude around it. Your body language can either help or hurt the situation. Keep your voice steady, stay relaxed, and don't mirror their tension. You don't have to match someone's negative energy. Redirect the conversation with responses like, "Let's look at what we can fix," or "I hear you. Here's the next step." It keeps things productive. Sometimes we accidentally add pressure to the situation. Maybe we're tired, stressed, or taking things personally. A quick self-check keeps you from reacting in a way that makes things worse. When you stay aware of your emotions and keep your reactions steady, you can handle almost any difficult person at work. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.